Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well. My name is Josh, and this is Wrestling in Review. Last night was Smackdown Live. We kicked off with in-ring segment by The Miz. They showed a video package of everything that happened between him and Shane. He's gone on to say that, he's done a lot of things, bad things, that he's gone on to sacrifice all his friendships and in his life and in the business, except for his family. He said that he was warned about Shane, about how nasty and how mean or how rotten he could be. He mentions that Shane put his hands on his father and how upset he was about that. He goes on to say Shane is rotten to the core. He says he even mentions Kofi, which is Kofi Luck later on in the night. He goes on to say that he's always been told he was a loser and he wasn't going to amount to anything because he went through reality TV. He went through the real world TV show. He said he had to earn respect, which he really did. He started off really low on the card, and he was the host of SmackDown, really. That was all they thought he was going to do. And he made that big bluster with that phone call thing. I forget exactly now, but he couldn't get the number out. He said he's going to kick Shane's ass at WrestleMania. Next, there was a match between the Boston Hug Connection and the Iconics. I originally thought this match was going to be for the titles. So during this match ending, I was real shocked. And I was like, oh shit. Boston Hug Connection came out, then the Iconics came out, and there was a lot of smack talking. There was this one moment in the beginning of the match where they did like a botch double team drop kick, and it just looked really bad. It looked really bad. But moments into the match, Lacey Evans comes out and does a little walkout. I'm getting sick and tired of this. Do something with her or just keep her off TV. Because what's the point of not even saying a word, not even doing a thing? It's just completely pointless. The heels got a lot of the offense in this match. It was for setting up the hot tag, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks did end up getting the hot tag, but it was for nothing because she ended up getting rolled up after Bayley was taken out on the outside, and the Iconics won the match. It wasn't too bad of a match, and like I said, I thought the titles were on the line. So when the Iconics won, I kind of like, oh shit, I lost titles already? But then I clued in, okay, the titles were on the line. But whatever. It was a pretty good match. I give it 2 stars out of 5. Next, they had a backstage segment. It was Rey Mysterio. He was telling the audience that he is going to be challenging Samoa Joe at WrestleMania for the United States Championship. And he also brought his son into camera, and we already met Dominic years ago when they had the custody battle with Eddie Guerrero. Next, they had the Kevin Owens show. It was basically Kevin Owens. He had Charlotte Flair and he had Becky Lynch on the show. And for the first bit, basically the whole thing, he was stirring the pot saying, oh, Charlotte Flair said this about you, Becky. Oh, Becky said this about you, Charlotte. And then he said, well, why don't you guys fight? Anyway, they got up face to face, and Kevin Owens got out of the ring, and Becky slapped Charlotte, and then bam, a fight broke out. And it was like a pull apart fight where they had to get security come out and tear them apart. It wasn't that good because when they got together, basically they were hugging, and there was no actual like fighting or punching along. There was a little bit of punching, but not too much. But overall, I'm still excited for this match. I didn't like the ending of this segment. They then had backstage segment with AJ Styles, and he was running down Randy Orton's. There we go. I couldn't think of the name. He was running down Randy Orton's accolades, his championships and all that jazz, and it basically goes on to say that I'm better. AJ's better. He's going to beat him at WrestleMania. He's going to show everybody at WrestleMania. He also wishes Kofi good luck in his match tonight. We then get Daniel Bryan in-ring segment. Comes out with Rowan by his side. He says that Kofi having a chance at WrestleMania at my title is an injustice. He doesn't deserve it. He said that Kofi was hand-picked And he goes on to say that, Kofi was handpicked to go into the gauntlet match after Mustafa Ali was injured. He was handpicked to go into the Elimination Chamber match after Mustafa Ali was injured. And when he talks about it, it actually seems like legitimate, because he goes on to say, I was in the same position, like I was an underdog. I was, I had to fight for everything, and Kofi's just been handed everything, which has kind of been true. Obviously Kofi's going to WrestleMania. They're trying to make it look like on screen that he's fighting for everything, but in the back, Kofi's getting the title shot. He's being pushed. But I still like this whole angle that Daniel's going with. He also said that Kofi is a B+ player, and there's nothing wrong with being a B+ player. It's just not good enough for me. Next was the main event of the evening. It was a gauntlet match. It was Kofi, and he was to go against The Bar, Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, and Rowan. To start the match, it was Sheamus and Kofi. This was a regular, back and forth kind of match. There was a moment where he did a trust fall. Kofi did a trust fall with the top rope, which was pretty cool. It was an amazing show of agility for Kofi during the match. Sheamus had him in the Texas Cloverleaf. And if you don't know what that is, look it up, because I'm not going to explain everything. But he had him in the Texas Cloverleaf. And Kofi was able to sit, like, in the air, like, sit up straight and reversed it. It looked really good. He hit Trouble in Paradise with a win, pinned Sheamus 1, 2, 3. Next was Cesaro. This is where things started to go downhill for Kofi, because Cesaro is just a powerful guy. He was able to catch Kofi off the top rope. He hit him with a total world backbreaker. There was a lot of offense by Cesaro in this match. He even deadlifted Kofi and gave him a suplex. Yeah, deadlift suplex. It was really nice looking. But Kofi hit SOS and got the fast pin, 1, 2, 3. Next was Rowan. Rowan came out. By this point, Kofi's already drained of his energy. He's not doing so well. So Rowan comes out and absolutely destroys Kofi. Throws him into the barricade, throws him into the ground, hits him with a running body slam. He throws him in. He hits him. He gets DQ'd because he starts hitting him with the chair. So Rowan is DQ'd, and he continues beating him up. And he clears off the announcer's table and does his iron claw through the announcer's tables to Kofi. And by that time, Kofi is dead. Well, he's not dead, but you know what I mean. Next is Samoa Joe. They went to commercial break, and when they came back, Kofi was in the ring wrestling. Now, I didn't like this because he just got the shit out of him. Literally, he just got... Oh, I shouldn't have said that. But whatever, he just got beat up real bad. And, so he should have been out on the floor working his way back into the ring. But no, he was in the ring. Again, Samoa Joe, a lot of the offense. There was really nothing Kofi could do at this moment. He was just destroying him, not letting him breathe at all. It was up until Kofi reversed a muscle buster. They were going for a muscle buster, and Kofi, I'm sorry, I got a little bit of sniffles. Kofi reversed the muscle buster into a roll-up and got the pin, 1, 2, 3. And next was Randy Orton. Again, Randy Orton was most of the time just beating up on Kofi. There was this one moment I thought was funny where Randy Orton, Kofi reversed Randy, and he threw Randy into the steel steps, and Randy kind of slotted on his knees into the steps. I thought that was kind of cool looking. So yeah, it was a lot of wearing down for Kofi. He ended up hitting the Trouble in Paradise, but couldn't make it over for the pin, and Randy Orton rolled out of the ring. There was also one moment they were heckling back to that moment where Randy Orton called him stupid, like 10 years ago, and Randy Orton had Kofi over by the barricade, and he was talking to the fans, saying, this isn't your guy. Trust me. And the camera comes in close, and he looks at Kofi, and he's like, stupid. I thought that was kind of funny. But Kofi, again, was able to roll up Randy, and he got the 1, 2, 3, and everybody jumps for joy. I mean, same with me. But okay, finally, it's over. He's going to WrestleMania. He has a match with Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. Everybody was so happy. But why were we so happy? Because Vince McMahon came out. And he said, good luck. I'm glad you won. I'm happy for you. You're going to WrestleMania. If you can beat this one last opponent, which turns out to be the WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan. Now everybody's freaking out, saying, why is this happening? He already won the match. He beat 5 competitors in one night. This is unfair, and it is. But it's just built drama. I mean, I can see exactly why they did this. It's just to build drama and get everybody even more behind Kofi. It's exactly what it was before Kofi was being destroyed, because he's already tired from facing 5 other guys. So basically, Daniel Bryan came and picked the bones. He picked the bones, hit his running knee. He even doing like a yes chant to mock the crowd. Hit the running knee, pins 1, 2, 3. Kofi lost, and as of right now, is not going to WrestleMania. But you never know what they're going to do on SmackDown. Obviously, Kofi is going to go to WrestleMania. It's all depending on just how they get him to go. I'll have to turn to SmackDown next week and see. It's been great. It's been great talking to you guys. Hope to see you later. If you like the video, leave a comment and like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.